In this video, I'm going to be dropping a correct score prediction on some available leagues, and after that, I'll make sure that I drop if there is available match for VIP odd. So I'm going to make VIP prediction. I'm going to make a VIP prediction in predicting the correct score for people that doesn't really have the mind to stake on correct score. Correct score happens to be a kind of a betting strategy that seems to be hard for many people. Even it's not for many people, for most people, because correct score is sometimes a game of luck. Yes, and it always have a very nice odd, but not really nice, because for someone to be predicting correct score is not an easy bet option to predict on. So the bookmaker is supposed to be making a very high odd, so they're supposed to be providing high odds for correct score, but the smallest correct score odd that you can have is 3 points, probably 3.8, and the highest you can have is 150, I think so, or 250,000, or 250 odd. Yes, it's 250 odd. So in today's video, without wasting much of our time, I will take you guys into leagues that we'll be predicting our correct score on. The first league I will be using as my correct score league is Argentina League. Then after that, I will move on to the England Championship, and I would like to show you guys how we've been winning our football prediction, because after this video, probably in the next few hours now, I'm still going to drop our football prediction on this channel. So as you can see, these today's football prediction, and is already coming out well using our over 0.5 strategy. We have other strategies of over 1.5, over 2.5, and so on. So as you can see, we use our over 1.5 and over 0.5, over 2.5 strategy to stake both short odd and also big odd. Most times we only apply over 2.5 when staking on, when we are trying to make a very big odd, so that's when we make use of the over 2.5. But in today's video, don't let us waste much of our time on football prediction, so we are moving on to our league to select the match for the correct score. So in today's video contents, I will take you guys through the analysis of predicting this correct score. Actually, I have my reliable source of correct score, which is my website, that's a website that I use to check the correct score from. I use it as a reference, not for predicting my correct score, even though sometimes the reference seems to be right compared to my own final decisions, because sometimes when you are checking on the reference and you are like, okay, this may not really work out well, and you ended up changing what the reference predicted, and the results came out and the reference won and you lost. It happens like that, but don't always make use of the reference as your own prediction. That is the website. I've always been recommending this particular website on this channel, and that is my bet today. Even though we also have some channel that give correct score like that, like Predict, this video are also doing well. But if you have your own personal correct score website, they can just serve as guide. But the reason I'm currently using this particular website is because it is accurate. Though it may not be accurate in terms of goals sometimes, but it has a fixed let me say a fixed structure of goal lines for each leagues. For example, Argentina leagues, there happens to be a league that does not always really score goals like that, and the other leagues, we have some other leagues, the Netherlands league, they usually score goals. So they make use of this analysis in the predicting their own correct score, and even though it may not come out well, but I make use of it as my reference. So without wasting much of our time on speech, I'll be going into the leagues. That is an Argentina league. So the major league is probably what I'll be predicting my correct score on. So, and then England Championship. So these are the two leagues that I'll be predicting my correct score on. But before predicting our correct score, I will first check. I will first look into their statistics. End up in 0-0, 1-1, and 2 times. The highest goals they had in a particular match, and that is between Instituto Atletico, and the match ended up in 3-1. Sorry. So checking on their previous match, I can see that their last match was over 0-0. But most time Colo Santa Fe, that is the team that is playing always win by 1 goal. And in this particular match, it was to be something. The home team last match. So now let's check. So correct score option. We check the 0-0 odd. It gives 6.90 odd, and it seems like the bookmakers are favoring the home team, even though they are not in form, but they are checking their previous meeting. The home team has always been performing so well, but this time around, in this, and the winning team that have always been performing so well for the past few matches is currently not in form. It will be very hard for them to score, and it will be very hard for the away team to win them. So I will go for the reference correct score predicted. So the 0-0 will be the correct score for this particular match at out of 6.90 odd. So without wasting much of our time, I will move on into predicting the correct score of Vélez Sarsfield versus CA Platense. So I'll be in the two card is 110, and so the last class uh, a kind of league that their major leagues were preset to is wait close. Correct score. So for this particular match, me August after what my our correct FC Stoke City. So before moving on, I will make a prediction on our Watford match. So I'll give a swift analysis on the start of these two teams. Anything put those and in order to get a very big god, but make sure if you want to start winning big, don't let me say start winning big. If you want to be accurately winning your correct score, make sure you are sticking on them single, because for someone to stake on correct score and win at least 4 match like that, sometimes it takes up to luck. It takes up to luck. So based on the reference, that is my website, correct score website. The correct score predicted for this particular match is Watford to win by 1-0, and I've seen the possible outcome of it, that Watford can actually win this particular match by 1-0. So our correct score odd will be the final determination, and it did. It gave us the strongest odd for the 1-0 of Watford to win at 5.90 odd. So that is our second to the last correct score match to be predicted for this particular video content. And the final match to be predicted on today's video content is Middlesbrough FC versus Stoke City, and that will be our sixth correct score for today's video. And I will make a quick analysis on the head-to-head right now, and make our final decision by checking the odd provided by the bookmakers. So checking on this particular stats, it seems like the home team is in a kind of an extreme form, a very extreme form, and it shows that their statistics seems to be a kind of the one that is complex a little bit. So I'll be drawing into conclusion that this match can end up in a go-go, that is both team to score, and it can end up in both teams scoring. So the odd provided by the bookmakers will give us a final hint on the outcome of this particular match. So this particular match seems to be very complex, of which I will just have to skip it, because it's not every match that you see that you can predict. So I'll just advise you guys to check on these 5 correct score prediction, but the first two, which is the Argentina leagues, these two Argentina leagues, are the let me say they are the primary correct score predicted match of today's video content. They are the one that you guys can stake on as single if you are trying to focus on a particular teams to stake your correct score on. You can stake single on these two Argentina matches. That is the Colon de Santa Fe versus Newell's Old Boys. The correct score predicted for it is 0-0. A total of 6.90. Vélez Sarsfield versus CA Platense. The correct score predicted is 1-0. A total of 4.75. And also the England Championship can be also be staked, especially the one of the Blackpool versus Queen Park Rangers and the Millwall and the Watford versus Birmingham City. The Millwall FC and Swansea City match seems to be a kind of a little bit complex, but if you have the mind to take the risk of staking on it, you are good to go. So this is how I bet predict. Thanks for watching. If you are new to our channel, make sure you are subscribing, because whenever we drop our prediction, you can get notified. And also very soon, in the next few hours now, I'll be dropping our football prediction. That is our VIP prediction for this channel for today. So thanks for watching.